For skill 2, we're going to create an object that we can move around the room of the game using the up, down, left and right arrow keys. And to do this, first we have to set up our sprite, and then, because we want the sprite to be looking like it's moving in the direction that we're pointing it, we're going to have to edit those sprites first. So let's start off by creating a new sprite. We'll load our sprite, and I've got a Pac-Man type sprite here. You can see that he's looking to the right. Don't forget, we want to remove the background, and we'll open that sprite up. This is going to be the sprite Pac-Man right, and we'll OK him. Now we want, if we're going to move him left, we want to turn this sprite around. So the first thing we'll do is duplicate the sprite, and let's give it the correct name. This will be SPR Pac-Man left, and then we'll need to edit the sprite because we want to change the way it's facing. So if we go to edit sprite, you can see that we've got 3 images here, and if we show the preview, we'll see that he's chewing away like that. What we want to do is transform him and actually mirror the sprite in a horizontal direction, and you can see there that the sprite is facing the other way, and we want to apply that to all images in the sprite. So we OK that, and now we can see that we've got this sprite moving, looking to the left and chomping away to the left. So we'll OK that one and OK there. So now we have 2 sprites, a right and a left. We need an up and a down, so same process, duplicate. We'll do SPR Pac-Man up, edit the sprite, and this time our transformation is going to be a rotation. We want to rotate the sprite upwards so that he's facing upwards, and that'll be a 90 degree clockwise turn. Again, apply to all images and OK. So now this guy is facing upwards. Check that, OK here, and one more time, duplicate. This is our down sprite, SPR Pac-Man down, and we'll edit, and again we're going to transform, we're going to rotate. This time we need to rotate him 180 degrees so that he's facing downwards. Apply to all images in the sprite, OK, and we've got a sprite who is now chomping away downwards. So there we've got our 4 sprites set up, and of course now we need to create ourselves an object that is going to use those 4 sprites as we move the object around the room with the arrow keys. So to create a new object, we can either use the blue create an object on the toolbar, or right click, create object, and this object will be our Pac-Man. So there we have our Pac-Man. Now we need some events here, and the first event we'll have will be when we press the keyboard. Let's start left. We're going to move to the left, so we want to move fixed here. Drag the action into the action panel. We're clicking left, and we're setting the speed at 4. OK with that one. But of course we need to make sure that we've got a sprite that's pointing left. So main tab on the actions, and you'll see here that we've got a sprite, and once we drop that there, we can change the sprite, and because we're going left, we'll select the left sprite. Don't change the values in the sub-image or speed, and then select OK. So when we press left, we start moving left, but we change the sprite to the left sprite. Let's add another event. This time, key press, but we'll use right. Again, we're going to move to the right, move fixed, that's right, speed of 4, OK, and then we'll change the sprite to the sprite that is facing to the right. OK, another event, key press, we're going to go up, so we're going to start by moving upwards at a speed of 4. OK, and of course we need to change that sprite to the sprite that's facing up. There we go. And the final event, of course, will be the down arrow. So we'll use arrow, key press down. We'll need to take the move action, move fixed. We're going down, so the bottom arrow there. Speed of 4 again. OK, and change the sprite. So, sprite for the down, and OK. So now we've got 4 events. When we press either the left, up, right or down keys, our object will start moving in the direction we've pressed, and the sprite will be changed to the corresponding sprite. Just one more event, because when we're not pressing a key, we want to make sure that nothing happens, so that is that the object stops moving. So we'll add an event here for keyboard, and if you'll see down at the bottom of this, I'll just have to move this. Add an event, keyboard, no key is pressed. So when no key is pressed, we're going to stop, no speed, OK. So now we've got our object set up, we're going to need a room for our object. Well, one more thing I haven't done. That is, when the game starts, we need to have a sprite on the object. So we'll just select the Pac-Man right for that so that we can see him when we place him in the room. OK, new room, create a room, and make sure you select the object on the Objects tab of the room dialog. Just place him anywhere in the room, and we're ready to go. So let's play the game, the green triangle there, and away we go. Right key, no key, here is stopped. Left key, no key, here is stopped. And as we press the up arrow or down arrow, our object moves around just as expected. The challenge for you to continue with here would be to find yourself a sprite, which is just a stationary sprite, and use that both for the object at the start of the game, and then again when the no key event happens, you can change the sprite to one that isn't animated in the way that we have it here. So there we have it for Skill 2.